when we speak about scripture and prophets, we had a lot of prophets, okay? And I repeat, the meaning of prophet is in Islam and Christianity is different. Prophet is from God in high level and a perfect human who can receive the message from God, okay? A lot of prophets, they didn't have scripture. So if we say scripture is necessary always, so why they didn't have scripture? From Adam, Abraham, Joseph, Jacob, Solomon, all of them, okay? So it shows that scripture, just from, we can say after Moses or after David, from that time that the people, they started to write, so they used to write something. Even it doesn't mean that that time it was necessary to have a scripture. For example, in the time of Jesus, he used to go everywhere and invite people, and he didn't write anything. The people, because they knew how to write, so they wrote. So he didn't say, no, you should write, or this is a book from God. Anyway, so a scripture is necessary for the time that there is no messenger. We should receive the message of God through a book, a text, not through a person. But about the prophecy, it's very important, good question. Always we speak about the prophecy. There is in Islam, for example, in Islam we say Muhammad was the prophecy of Jesus or God. That Jesus said, after me Muhammad will come, but we can't find it clearly in the gospel or gospels. The first important thing about the prophecy is that first we should prove it. And to prove a prophecy, we need an authentic text. How I can say, for example, Jesus is the prophecy of Moses or prophecy of God, or Moses, he fulfilled the prophecy, or Jesus, he fulfilled the prophecy. When me, myself, I was on that time and I received the prophecy, and then I was in the time of Jesus and I see Jesus and I saw Jesus, and then I say, you see, it was the prophecy of God. But when they wrote it for me, and I receive a book, and I can't prove this book is 100% authentic, and I am not sure they add something or they delete something, and I don't know they write it in the time of Jesus or they wrote it 200 years, 300 years after Jesus, how can I trust that prophecy? So this is very important. In Islam, we believe in prophecies. Okay, we believe, as I told you, I repeat, Muhammad is the prophecy of Jesus, and we have this verse in the Quran, and the Quran says this verse, it was in the gospel. It means Jesus told it. Okay, but when we read it, at least in translation, we can't find. Just in some gospels, like the gospel of Barnabas, that usually Christians, they don't believe it. They say it is not an authentic Bible, gospel. Anyway, so we believe in prophecy, but first we should prove that this is an authentic prophecy, and we can prove it through an authentic text.